Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terror Talk, baby.
Hey, Will.
Hey.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you. We're fathers, by the way, if you didn't know.
If you can't believe that.
Yeah, believe it. We both have 2 kids. A piece.
Yeah. Two pieces.
2 pieces of us that we recreated in our own image. But Father's Day is approaching, and we want to go and discuss some of the best and worst fathers in horror.
Yes.
Yeah. Because there's a lot.
There's a lot, and there's more bad than good.
I would say, yeah. I would say there's more bad than good, definitely.
Yeah, definitely more, especially for dads.
Yeah, dads are...
A lot of good moms, but,
There's a lot of good moms. There's some good dads, but for the most part, there's a lot of bad ones going on down there.
And some that just don't even exist, and you just often wonder what happened to their dad.
Yeah, I always think about that with dads in horror movie because they don't really know how to write them very well.
Yeah, they're either like alcoholics.
Yeah,
they're abused. Mm-hmm. Or they're like the hero.
They're a hero. Yeah, they don't really. There's no real nuance to them.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they just write them out, and then they're just like, they're really non-existent. So it is a difficult thing in horror movies when they writing a father, you know, because a lot of them just they fall into the stereotypical fathers like
alcoholic dad, that kind of stuff.
And one problem I have is that the dad never believes anything.
yeah,
that's going on.
Anything, it's in this. He's always in disbelief.
Yeah,
when it comes to religion. Oh, it's ghosts? No, there's no such thing as ghosts.
Yeah, ghosts. It's
and
the
he's
wind.
Like floating in the couch. She's like, no, there's no ghosts here.
He's floating in the air, and there's like 666. So he's like, the house is settling. Okay, come on.
That's like in what's that movie?
Which one?
Paranormal Activity 2.
Oh, that was a bad dad.
The whole time.
That sucked.
He's like, no, it's the wind. I'm like, you can see it on video. It's not the wind.
That baby is levitating.
She's like, even the daughter was like, the wind from inside the house? He's
like,
yeah.
That dad was terrible.
Yeah. You know what? That's a bad dad.
That's a bad dad. He's one of the worst dads in horror movies.
Yeah, terrible because he doubted it. He even fired a maid.
Yeah.
And she was literally helping out, and she had to come back.
Yeah,
well, but they did
terrible dad.
And he made a terrible decision in the end. Too.
I know. He was the worst. He was one of the worst. It's funny you brought him up. I wasn't even thinking of him.
Yeah, I just thought of Poltergeist, and I was like, wait a minute.
Poltergeist,
I remember dads typically. Oh, it's the wind. I was like, yeah, like this guy from Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, they always say something else. Or, hey, honey, did you take your medication? The depression, the Chantix. You got to take that.
Yeah, you know what? Just pick up smoking again, all right?
Yeah, come on. Just go in the kitchen and make a meatloaf. That'll cure your ghost that you're seeing. But today, who's the first dad you want to talk? I know we talked about Paranormal Activity 2 dad. He sucks.
Yeah,
but
bad dad.
Who'd you want to talk about as a bad dad?
Let's start off on a good note.
Good one?
Yeah.
All right, let's say.
And it's going to be a little debate, and you guys let me know what you think.
Debate it up.
I'm going to say a good dad.
Uh-huh.
Till the end.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Is The Mist.
Oh, Thomas Jane in The Mist? No, he is a good dad.
Wait, The Fog?
No, not The Fog. The Fog Mist. The Mist. They're both Stephen King. Is it Stephen King?
The Fog is Stephen
King?
No.
That was John Carpenter.
Okay, The Mist.
The Mist. But I think The Fog is kind of inspired by The Mist.
Yes.
Yeah, because The Mist came out first as a
Mist,
short
Fog,
story.
Tomato.
Tomato. Right? Hey, you say Mist, I say Fog. The Mist, yeah.
I mean,
no, I agree with you. He's a good dad up until the very end where you make
think about it.
Made a bad decision.
Yeah, that choice to do as a father, you'd rather do that than having your kid get eaten by monsters.
What would you do? Would you have killed your
kids? In that situation? I'd probably just die fighting.
Die fighting too, yeah.
I would have my kids behind me and just like,
I'm like, we're going to die because these monsters are going to kill us, but I don't,
It's a tough decision, but
I could never do it.
No, I don't have the balls to do it.
No, I don't have the balls. I don't have the Thomas Jane balls.
But to be honest with you, I saw it and I was like, you know what? It's a good decision because he'd probably rather his son die quickly versus get eaten by a giant monster that's behind him.
I guess.
Obviously, the end is terrible.
It's terrible because they find out that all the decisions that they made up until that point turned out to be not the right decisions.
Correct.
And no, I like The Mist. I like him as a dad because every step of the way, he really feels selfless. Like, he really feels like he's trying to protect his kid. Like, when they're trying to sacrifice his kid, and they're like, yeah, you could try it. He's fighting off everything. He's trying to make the right decisions. He's fighting against the religious zealots and all that stuff. And he's doing everything in his power to keep his kids safe. And at the very end, where there is no... They're at a dead end, and these alien monster, whatever, these Cthulhu monsters are coming to eat them alive in a horrible death. He's like, I'm going to, we got to make this decision to do a assisted suicide type thing.
Yeah.
he runs out of bullets, right? He runs out of bullets at the last point, and then we find out at the end, an infamous ending, that the military has a control of the situation.
Yeah.
And all the people that you thought were making bad decisions in the beginning of the movie, like Carol from Walking Dead, who left, is like, oh, you could take a lady home. You're like, you're dead.
No, get out of here, Carol.
Get out of here, Carol. But she lived. She's on the thing.
Well, she's still alive in The Walking Dead, I heard.
Oh yeah, I've stopped watching that.
Yeah, me too.
But
I stopped after season after.
I stopped after Glenn. I stopped after
one season after Glenn died. That's
yeah. Because they were fucking with us too much with that show.
Negan was cool, but not.
Nah. They were messing with us. They kept stringing us along. They didn't respect our time.
Yeah.
But anyway, forget about that. We do a video on Walking Dead. But
Yeah,
no. He's a great dad.
Made a tough choice.
But the thing is, as dads, we do have to make tough choices sometimes.
Yeah,
and not all the decisions we make, as you know, if you're a father or you're a mother, all the decisions we make aren't right. We're just trying to figure it out.
We're doing the best we can.
I don't want my kid getting eaten by a Cthulhu monster, but I don't think I can shoot him either.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna have to ride out. We're getting eaten together. I'll make sure I get eaten first.
Yeah, I probably just like I'll
shield him. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because there's always a chance. There's always a way. There's always something to survive. Because suicide, that's like, I don't think, even if I was turning into a zombie, I wouldn't commit suicide.
No, well, I think I'd be a good zombie personally.
You? Why?
I don't know. I think I would just like.
You'd be like a warm-bodied zombie.
No, I would just like eat a lot of people.
Oh, so you'd be good at your job as a zombie?
I'm a one bite zombie guy.
Okay.
Like, you know how zombies just go at you for like minutes?
Uh-huh.
I'll just bite you and just move on.
And you'll move on.
Yes,
but you're going to be conscious still as a zombie, you think?
You never know.
It depends on the virus, right? Because sometimes they are conscious.
Yeah, sometimes.
But no, I would say Thomas Jane is a great dad.
Yeah.
And he just made one bad decision that turned out to be really bad decision.
But it doesn't look like a good decision. It just felt when he did it, I was like,
it felt like the right thing to do at the time.
That's a tough choice, man. But you're doing right by your.
Yeah, it's kind of like the movie. Remember that movie, Beloved, with Oprah Winfrey?
No.
So it's a movie where she's being haunted. Oprah Winfrey.
Really?
It's a ghost. She's being haunted. She's a slave, a former slave, and she's being haunted by one of her dead children.
Oh.
But we find out that the reason why she's haunting her is that the kids were gonna get enslaved and raped and all that stuff. So she takes it upon herself to kill her babies before they can get to them, before the slave masters can get to them. And then one of the babies she kills, like she has them it's graphic. She has them by the umbilical cord. You never seen Beloved?
No.
Yo, it's rough, man.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people haven't.
Yeah, they've seen
that scene.
Yeah, she takes the umbilical. She's she's tossing the baby across the thing. But she'd rather have them die than experience what she experienced because she was multiply assaulted.
Yeah.
Put all these things.
That's the thing. It's like I get it. It's like it's a tough choice, but you'd rather it be quick and.
Yeah.
I've seen people do that for dogs. Their dog is like
they're dying.
Of course, I'm not comparing kids to dogs, but I'm just saying like
you just did
by mistake. But they put them out quick. They don't want them to suffer.
Yeah, you don't want to suffer.
But in an extreme situation like this, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, the Cthulhu monsters. I would have just stayed in the car, honestly. I would have been like,
I would have just personally stayed in the car and just like literally just fight to the end.
I would fight to the end, yeah, because I mean, like, these Cthulhu monsters kill me. I mean, like, if these Cthulhu monsters exist, like, in the mist, like, there's got to be something more to life then, right? There has to be, like, another life or something. There has to be, like, it's so weird and different and mythical. Like, there's got to be something else.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not going to take any chances killing myself and wind up in hell.
You're just in a rough area, that's all.
Yeah.
You just got to move out sometimes.
Yeah, be like, you go up to heaven, they just go like this, hey, the Cthulhu's got you? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, come on in and have some virgins.
But there was only Cthulhu's in that one section now. You're like...
Yeah, we accidentally released the Cthulhu's there, but
just in that one spot.
All right, that's a good bad dad. I mean, that's a good choice.
I would say that's a good in horror movies though.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, horror movies. My favorite dad is Craig T. Nelson in Poltergeist.
What is it? What's the matter?
Okay, yeah, very good dad.
He's a great dad.
We're talking about the original Poltergeist.
The original one,
okay.
not Sam Worthington. Not Sam Worthington.
Yeah.
What's his face?
Yeah, I know.
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Worthington.
Sam Worthington.
Can you imagine him as Poltergeist dad?
He was a good dad. Sam Worthington in Avatar 2.
Yeah.
He was a great dad.
Yeah.
They didn't make him stupid or dumb or anything.
Yeah.
But
he's always like that, yeah.
But he's great, though. He was great in that movie.
And I don't know.
They wrote him well.
About Avatar. Avatar's like a one-time movie. It's like Titanic. Literally saw it once.
Did you see Avatar 2?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, isn't he a great dad, though?
I got to be honest with you. I actually really enjoyed Avatar 2.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like Avatar like that. I saw it once. I was like, all right, I'm good with my life.
Yeah. It was like a one-time thing. But in Avatar 2, they write him well. He's a good dad. Like, he's like, he has like his children respect him. He has he's a very masculine figure.
And when they
And
go
they're
to
like-
the other one, they're fighting. He's like, no,
Yeah.
no, we have to do. Like
yeah,
he's trying to.
he sets rules and boundaries.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, okay.
He's disciplinary. He's like he lets them do their thing, lets them make mistakes. Like he's a good dad. Besides that, but Craig T. Nelson's a good in
Yeah.
the same way as Avatar too.
He's a cool dad too.
He's a
smoking
cool
weed and
dad,
everything like
smoking
that.
weed.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, he had a little
Banging
bit.
his mom.
Yeah,
It's implied.
implied. But
Yeah.
he's no, he's a great dad because he's there.
Mm-hmm.
He's there for his kids. He's there when shit hits the fan. He doesn't run away. Because
Yes.
if those ghosts came in my house, I'd probably run. I'm scared. I'm getting out of here.
Just like goes. Woo.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh
whoa,
my
gotta
god.
go. He protects his family. Number one thing as a dad, protect your family. Be there for them. And he seemed like he was good. He was supportive.
Yeah.
And, that's the kind of dad you want. Like, you look at Craig T. Nelson, you look at Coach, you're like, I wish he was my dad.
Yeah.
I want him to be my dad.
And you know what? He wasn't
Adopt me, Coach.
He wasn't against everything. Like
Yeah.
they were showing him like, hey, it's this, it's that. He's
Yeah.
like, okay.
He was open-minded.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he wasn't against it. Bringing back paranormal activity to dad.
Yeah, terrible
From
dad.
the
What was
beginning,
his
he's like,
name?
I
He
forgot.
sucked.
He's an
He
asshole.
sucked,
Whatever.
dude.
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
that
he
last
sucked.
decision they make. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's an old
It's,
ass movie?
it's like a 15-year-old movie.
Yeah, I'm like, like the Indian Blair Witch. I don't want to give it away.
I don't want to give it
You know,
away.
But he's just
It's a
sitting against
30-year-old
wall.
movie. I don't want to give it away.
But yeah, no, he's a great dad. Like that's a
Great
dad I
dad.
would want because this
You
one,
want that dad.
you see how he is with the kids.
Mhm.
And, like that's the dad like that should be portrayed more often.
Yeah, yeah.
Like with the kids,
Mhm.
engaging with the kids.
Mhm.
Positive role model kind of dad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Versus, and there was no, and he was smoking a little weed. He's like, hey,
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with a little bit
and
of
Steven
weed.
Spielberg's like, hey, you want to smoke weed in the scene? He's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with some
No,
weed.
no,
I
but it's
mean,
just showing that he's cool. He's not
he's
uptight,
cool.
you
Yeah,
know
he's
what I
not
mean?
uptight. He doesn't have
Yeah.
weird kind of views on
No
things.
weird fetishes either.
No weird. Maybe he does. You don't
Yeah,
know.
sure.
You don't know what
It's
happens
implied.
in the bedroom. Remember the scene where he pulls the drawer out and there was all those feet pictures in
Yeah.
there? That's what was that stuff?
From Feet Finder.
Yeah,
He's
feetfinder.com.
like, oh, I'm like, it's been
Let
out
me
that
put these
long, that
away.
website.
It was a magazine before.
It's just like, ugh.
Feetfinder magazine.
I wonder
Um,
what those people did back then for feet pictures.
Probably. They probably had
Like, there
magazines.
was like you think there's magazines?
Yeah, they used to have magazines for everything. Like they had Hustler and Playboy.
Yeah,
but then they had
did
like
have it for feet?
everything. Yeah, they got a feet magazine. It's a market. Foot
But, like-
fetishes always existed. Like they didn't like just come up new. It's just now with the internet we know like, oh wow, there's a lot of fetishes out there.
Well, people are getting. Well, I mean, they keep showing like commercials or like ads. Oh, I bought my mom's BMW by selling my
Yeah.
feet pictures. I'm like, you did some dirty stuff with your feet
You probably did, yeah.
to get that kind of money.
I wish I could do dirty stuff with my feet, but nobody's
Like
gonna pay
if
for
you
that.
could, would you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I would too.
I would. Why not? Shit.
I have like hobbit. My feet are very hobbit-like.
There's a market for it though.
Yeah, I hope
probably.
so. If I have to step on like I don't know.
You might step on eggshells and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
cool. I'll
Step
do
on
it.
Legos, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll do it all.
Yeah.
Listen, if comment below. Nah.
You want to see our feet pics? That's our Patreon.
Imagine
Tier 3, baby.
tier 3.
$2,000 a month.
Let's talk about some bad daddies.
Oh yeah, let's get into it.
Some bad ones. Jack Torrance. He's a bad dad.
You think so?
I think so. Shining dad.
But you
He
know,
was under the
He
influence.
was under the influence.
Yeah,
It's
but he didn't seem he was-
Amityville's dad is.
He
is
didn't seem
similar.
like a great dad in the beginning anyway.
Yeah.
We didn't get enough time with him to
Well,
see to
he hit
experience
that
him.
bar pretty quick.
He did. So there is a
You
history
know.
of alcoholism with Jack Torrance.
yeah,
big
there is.
time. And I would think that even with me, I think that even if I was under, because he wasn't possessed, right? Was he possessed or he was under the influence of
I
them?
think he was under the influence. It's almost like a possession.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I
It's-
think
it's-
myself personally, I'd be able to fight through that.
for me, it's
to-
like almost like he got cabin fever real quick and went mad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then just
Mhm.
just wants to kill everybody.
Wasn't that episode of The Simpsons amazing? The
Mhm.
Shining episode. That was like one of the best ones, where he didn't have any beer or TV. But
Their Halloween stuff is the
oh,
best.
so-
man.
but
The
it used
Treehouse
to
Horror.
be.
Yeah,
now
I
it's
haven't seen
like-
the new ones. I have like the old ones.
Yeah,
I
they
saw
did a
one.
Babadook one that was really good recently. It was really good. I was like, this is not even like funny. It's like this is
It's like
scary.
straight up scary,
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
straight horror.
Yeah.
But no, I think he's a bad dad because he puts his family in this weird situation where they have to be in this
Mm-hmm.
hotel, alone, isolated. He knows he has a drinking problem and he still drinks. He puts himself in these positions where they're in harm's way. And I feel like at the end of the day, I know he was possessed. He was influenced by these demons, ghosts, whatever.
Or went mad.
I feel like you could have like prevented that. Like, you're not going to kill your own family. Like, there's a way to be like, he's not like fully like Pazuzu possessed, like in The Exorcist, right? That she has no
like,
control
eyes
over her
are
body.
red and just like,
like he has,
you know.
if you have no control over your body, you have no control over your body. But
Yeah.
he's still kind of like, it just enhanced all of his bad qualities
Yeah.
that he already had. Like, it was like exacerbating everything. Like, oh, his alcoholism, his abusiveness, his hatred of his family, his resentment for his family, and it just like boiled over. He sucks as a dad. I think he sucked. I think like. Me personally, I think I would be able to break. Would you be able to break out of that? Like, I think I would hurt
From The
myself.
Shining?
Yeah, before I heard
I would
it.
probably be in the kid situation, just seeing all those weird twins and just like seeing more, dealing with more hauntings than you know, going through the madness.
Yeah.
You know, I agree with you. It's a situation where he could have totally just, he could have just done that at home, bro.
I
You
think
know
so.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
Yeah, you didn't have to put yourself in these.
or your family too.
Your family in
know?
harm's way.
And I feel bad for the actress, and she had a hard time in the movie.
Yeah, I know.
They put her through. I forgot how many months she said she was just like screaming and in fear and cold, all that kind of stuff.
Made a damn good movie though.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, that's how you get it.
And it's still, it ages well. I think.
Yeah,
you
I think
know?
so. I think so. But he's a bad daddy for me.
Bad
What about you? What
dad.
about you?
I'm gonna say a dad that everybody's gonna be like, wait, who? I'm just gonna say Jason's dad. Where the hell was he?
Jason Voorhees'
Yeah,
dad.
Jason Voorhees, Mr. Voorhees
Who
himself.
the hell is he?
I don't know. Throughout the whole movie, you explore Jason. You know, Jason's how he died, his mom, all the problems. Not one mention of his dad.
That's true. Who is his dad?
I don't know.
They never ever touch on that.
Not even like, oh yeah, he just disappeared or he
He
left
definitely
us.
has a dad.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He has to. But
You know, but
Yeah,
like,
where-
you know, I just think he's just a bad dad just because he's not in the picture at all. What
Yeah.
if he just came later on back to Crystal Lake? I'm looking for my son Voorhees. It's been 20 years.
yeah.
And then Jason
I went
just
out for a
drops
pack
his
of smokes.
machete, just like, you know, goes for a hug.
Yeah,
and I
well,
don't
how
know.
do you think he would react to his dad, seeing his dad like after all those
I'd
years?
murder him.
He would murder him.
Well, it depends what Jason we're talking about.
Let's say the remake Jason. Well, he's still human. He's not a
Yeah,
zombie
I
yet.
think he will probably
You think he'll fuck
pause
him up?
and just like once shed a tear and then kill him.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see
know.
that. Or I can see. Yeah, I can
I
see.
do
it.
like that story better. The remake Jason,
Mhm.
Friday the 13th. That story it's better.
It was
in my
good.
opinion.
Yeah, I like how they condensed it. They put everything
Like
together.
he's a survivalist.
Yeah.
like,
He's
traps
like, you're coming to my weed spot. Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill you. As the
He's
one
like,
thing.
like
Get away from my
Leatherface.
weed.
Just wants to be left alone.
Yeah, get
You
away
come
from
to
my
him,
weed.
then he just starts
He
doing
was like an
crazy
evil Rambo, like a more evil Rambo in that movie. but that's true. But that's true. Like, why? Like, where is Jason's dad? Like, who is he? Like, you're non-existent in his life. You're bad just for the fact that you weren't in your kid's life. Like,
Yeah.
did he have the kid? Like, and he was like, he saw that he was like a little bit deformed, and he was like, oh nah, I can't. I
I'm
don't want
outta
any part
here.
of this.
Or like, hey, his mom kind of looks like has some killer vibes in her.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff.
Or did he just leave? Like, he just said like, or was it just it was a one night stand type
But think
of thing?
about out of all the it could be.
Yeah, who knows?
Out of all the Friday the 13th movies,
Mhm.
you would have thought like, hey, this one's Jason's dad, right?
Yeah.
Just try something different. You
Yeah.
know?
I would like them to see his dad event. Like, if
It
they
would have
ever,
been cool when he went to Manhattan.
Yeah,
And then
his
his
there.
dad's
his dad's
there
a
just
crackhead.
like,
Or did his
he
dad
tries
just
to sell him drugs?
Or
Hey,
did his
you wanna-
dad die? Like, his dad could have just died, like, of
Yeah.
natural causes or something. Like, it may have not been as sinister as we think he is. But
True.
either way, we don't know. So he has to go in the bad category.
Yeah, because he just disappeared
We
and
don't
there's
know.
no mentions.
Wait, what about Freddy Krueger's dad?
Oh my God.
Who's he?
What about his mom?
Oh, yeah. Wait, was
Oh
his
no,
mom?
no. Yeah. Hold on. Freddy Krueger's dad.
Yeah, his dad. Was his dad?
I'm gonna go ahead and assume he's a bad dad.
Yeah, probably.
From all that dirty stuff.
Wait
he
a
got,
minute,
What made him get it?
Who was his dad? Did they show his dad in Freddy's
I
dad?
think they showed his mom.
His mom, but not his dad. And Freddy's dad?
I don't believe it was his dad.
Who's Tom Arnold in that movie? No, like Tom Arnold and Roseanne Barr were in Freddy's
Yeah.
dad, but who were they playing? They
I don't
weren't
know.
playing his
Especially
parents.
Tom Arnold. I don't
They weren't
know.
his parents, right?
No, I don't think so. Especially his dad.
Yeah.
I do recall something about his mom though. But
Yeah.
not his dad.
Yeah. But his mom was she was the nun that got
So
you know.
then who was the dad? Was it a priest?
No, no, we know who his dad is. His dad is
No, we're talking about from the originals. Or the new
Yeah,
one?
Freddy.
Oh,
No, Freddy. His mom was a nun,
Okay.
and she got gang initiated by like 100 dudes.
So we have to.
So it's
Maury
one of
this
those
situation
dudes.
to find his dad.
Yeah, it's one of those guys that got her.
Oh, well, Maury, you got your hands full, buddy.
Yeah, so she got
You are.
that's
the
pretty
father.
rough. Yeah, she got put on a train by
Not A-Train from The Boys.
no, she got put on
A very
yeah,
specific
that was
train.
they explained that one. Oh yeah, I remember
Wow.
that. Yeah. His dad is just an amalgamation of like a bunch of maniacs.
Mm.
It's one of them, one of these psychopaths. So that's another bad dads or dads.
Yeah, plural. Bad
Bad
dads.
dads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, what is Freddy's dad?
Yeah.
What about the stepfather movies? That's a bad dad.
Yeah,
he
very
goes around
bad dad.
killing the whole family.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Very
He's a
bad
serial
dad.
killer dad that moves from family to family with his witty charm, and then he goes around just killing the family.
What about Amityville Horror, the dad?
Yeah, that dad's okay.
He just gets
but
possessed.
it seems like the same thing as The Shining, though.
Yeah,
but
he
like,
just gets
but he
possessed.
feels like he's actually possessed, like he's out of control. But it also does feel like an exaggeration of his bad qualities too.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the newer one with Ryan Reynolds, it's not like, yeah, he's not supposed to be acting like this.
Yeah.
But it does seem like he's the demon or whatever, the ghost is kind of tapping into his darker inhibitions, kind of
Yeah.
like the sadness.
Are you talking about Ryan Reynolds one?
Yeah,
right?
the Ryan Reynolds one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, but
Like
it's
the
like,
other ones just look like he just goes mad, just like The Shining.
yeah,
But Ryan Reynolds, I can see he's like possessed.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
has doesn't he have his like eyes all red and stuff like that?
yeah. He feels like
Like one
he's
scene.
like actually possessed.
It's kind of like a prequel to Blade, right?
Yeah, Blade 3,
Yeah,
Blade
Blade
Trinity.
Trinity,
He was so jacked in that.
You know who's a bad dad?
No.
The dad from It.
Yeah. What's the girl's
the
dad,
girl's
right?
dad,
What's
yeah.
her name again?
I forget. Let's just go with Penny.
Pennywise.
Got it? Penny, last name Wise. That's a very bad dad.
Yeah. What is her? Peppermint. Is that her name?
Pepper.
Pepper Potts. She looks like Pepper Potts.
Yeah, she does.
A little bit. Yeah, that's a bad dad.
Terrible
They're not. The bully's dad is bad too. The cop.
Yeah.
He's a bad dad too.
Yeah.
There's nothing but bad dads in that
That's true.
movie. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
that movie
yeah,
has
they're
any
full
good
of bad
dads.
dad. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, and now what about the other dad? The guy who gets his arm. I don't know their names. The little kid who gets his arm ripped off. and eaten.
in the sewer.
Yeah. What's his name? Sammy Davis Jr.
No.
What's his name?
Shoot. Oh,
Jimmy?
Georgie. Georgie's dad.
Georgie's
Hiya,
dad sucks
Georgie.
too because you know why he sucks? Because
He didn't listen.
and also like the other son is hurting in so much pain right now, and he even blames himself. And there's that scene where he has the maps up, and then he's looking. He's like, "Look, I think the body's
when he showed
somewhere."
his dad where
he's
he
like,
found the shoe?
He's like, "I think the body's somewhere around here." I've been researching the tunnels. He's like, "Man, shut the fuck." He takes his maps
Yeah.
down. He's like, "Man, don't come in my stuff. You got to ask me what I'm using." Like, yo, console your kid. Be like, "Yo, you don't have to lie to him."
I would have kind of played along with it.
Yeah,
And I would have been
You don't have
interested
to
myself.
lie. You don't have to lie to him.
He's
But
like, he's dead. Fuck you.
yeah, he's like,
pretty
he's
much.
dead.
Like,
He's dead. Georgie's not coming back.
Yeah.
It's like you could use this opportunity, even if you know he's dead. You don't do that kind of psychological damage to your kid.
Yeah.
You go, hey, listen, let's work together. You could use it as a bonding moment to be like, hey, let's figure it out.
And
Yeah.
to find closure as well.
Yeah.
Because you guys together find out, okay, he's really gone.
Yeah.
Even though you as a
Yeah.
parent know he's gone, but it helps the kid out.
And
it's
they're
good
so
stuff.
fragile and they're so small at that
Yeah.
time, like 12, 13, 14, 15. You could be like, you're still impressionable and malleable at that time. You could be like, listen, at least I'm here for you.
Yeah.
At least I'm here, like, listening to what you're saying, listen to your needs and your need for closure, and I can work with you and we can work it together and heal
Yeah.
together. That dad sucked balls. He was like this. He's like, listen, you're an idiot. He's dead.
Like he
Don't use
went
my
from 0 to
stuff.
100 quick.
Yeah,
though, right?
yeah,
He
yeah.
got like, no, fuck you. He's dead.
But then it's
asshole."
like,
You know,
it's also kind of like the idea of it, right?
yeah,
And especially in the new ones, is that the Pennywise is permeating the poison throughout the entire
yeah.
dairy, right? So
Yeah.
like everybody's kind of jacked up a little bit. Like it's bringing out the worst in everybody. So he didn't have an opportunity to
If
probably
my
be a
son
good
came
dad.
at me with a map of the sewer system for
Mhm.
our city, and I was like, "Oh, I think it's," I'd be like, "Well, shit, we're doing this." Cause
Yeah,
I'm
we're doing
impressed.
it. Yeah.
I'm like, "This is one." It
You
makes
nurture
sense.
those things.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
even
not,
with-
it's not a wild idea. It's not like, "Oh,
Yeah.
maybe he's in space or something crazy."
Yeah.
It's plausible. And I'm like,
Even
well,
with your own kids, like you'd be like, I want my kid to play basketball. He's like, nah, I'm into photography. All right, let's pick up a camera and do photography.
Yeah.
What's it gonna do with me forcing you to play basketball when you don't want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Let's work together and let's nurture them. That's what we wanted as a kid,
Yeah.
right? And then what we look for and try to be as dads is the same things that we were missing as a kid that maybe we wanted to feel safe as.
Yeah.
We act like, the dad that we act like is
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
we wanted to feel safe around when we were kids.
yeah,
You
the
know, like,
protection one. The
protection.
protection one.
you got to protect him because
engaging father,
his brother died. You're grieving, but you got to put that shit aside. Like you said, like the hereditary mom,
Yeah,
right? At the end of the day, like when we had the disagreement about it, but like it's a horrible thing that happened. A horrible thing happened in it too, but
Yeah.
you got to put that shit aside. You can't. You got
Because
to for a minute.
Just like Hereditary is in that situation.
Yeah.
everyone's different how
Yeah.
they react.
Yeah.
He could easily. Well, he kind of went Hereditary.
Yeah, sort of, but
and
he
he didn't try.
he didn't say like I hate you and stuff like that, but he was kind of like
he was just very
he
quick,
was
like,
dismissive,
fuck you,
dismissive of it. And yeah, you're right in a way. Like I don't want to lose my other kid now. Now I got to lose my other kid too because I'm emotionally not there for him. I gotta put that shit aside. We gotta just kind of deal with it now and heal together. And he's still a kid. Like
he's like, that's why you stutter, okay?
Yeah,
he's like going in on him
because he's still a little kid and he's still like nice. Like that's why I'm a little bit harder on the It one than Hereditary because he's still like a nice kid, like that just wants to find closure. Whereas in like the other one was like. He was not that likable, the kid. I didn't like him, but I get what you're saying.
But like the It kid, Georgie disappeared.
Yes.
Though obviously he doesn't know he was eaten by a clown.
Right.
But Hereditary,
yeah.
Kid gets beheaded, goes to sleep.
Yeah. It's a little different, and
it's
he's not very likable. That kid is kind of like a dickhead.
Which one for Hereditary?
I ain't like him. I'm like, this guy's kind of an asshole, but that's him. Like he's like it is what it is. Like the kid in It is a nice boy.
Yeah, and he's
young.
young.
I would love to have a kid like that.
Yeah.
Like he's inquisitive
sweet,
and
young,
nice.
Yeah.
He's caring. He gives a shit. Like it's like damn. Like he's engaging, and then you just dismiss him like that.
Yeah.
It's like man, these are the years that matter the most.
It's like a 20-second scene, but
but it told enough.
That's all we need. It's like you just shit on this kid very hard.
Yeah.
If you don't remember that scene, definitely watch it.
Yeah, watch it again. Yeah.
It's funny. Well, it's not funny. Well, I laughed because I was like, damn, man, this kid could barely say anything. He's just like, his father just shits on him.
Yeah.
It's like, I hate you, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
no, he didn't say that. Obviously.
No, you didn't say all that.
But he should have. Might as well.
He should have.
But
what other dads?
There's a lot of bad dads in that.
It is filled with bad dads. Nothing but bad dads in that movie.
Well, how about everybody's talking about the greatest horror movie of all time.
Which one?
Skinamarink.
Oh, that dad sucked too.
Yeah, he just said, "All right, bye guys," and then they're trying to find him the whole movie. Essentially,
what happened to the dad? And then didn't he the kids were under his watch?
Well, I always thought that the mother killed the dad in the beginning of the movie. That's the impression I got.
Oh, okay, yeah, could have been.
And then because they were looking for him throughout the whole movie, right? The dad.
Yeah.
And
they
then
couldn't find him.
Disappearing, and then they just
he's like he bumped his
a
head.
shot of like 45 minutes of a door and just disappears.
That door was scary though.
I'm like, did you see how fast it disappeared?
Oh my god, did you see the size of the door? I rewatched that so many times to figure out what kind of door that was.
But yeah, that dad, bad dad.
Yeah, dad sucks.
He said, "There's some weird shit going in this house, and I'll see you." Later.
I'll see you later. What other dads are bad? Oh, there's another bad dad. The dad from Get Out, the one that would have voted for Obama a third time if he could. that dad is fucking bad, man.
Very bad dad.
Because you know
Not
why
nice.
he's bad? Because he is. You know why he's the patriarch of the family, and he learned how to do the transferring or the body snatching, whatever the thing they were doing in that movie. And he groomed his children to become predators to get more people so that they can continue this business. Yeah. So he's a bad dad because his kids may have not been this. They could have been anything they wanted to be. They were rich and privileged, and he made his daughter into a prostitute and his son into a mercenary killer. Like she's going around banging all these women and men, right, and bringing them as prey so that they can switch their bodies out. Like it's like he's a pimp and he's teaching them to murder. Like he's a bad dad. That's as bad as you can get.
It's very bad. Not nice.
Yeah, it's like imagine he's gonna turn his daughter to a prostitute. Like bang a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, you're baiting guys to come in.
Pretty much, yeah. But
she pretty much banged this
guy. She didn't have to bang him that many times. She banged him for a month straight. She's banging the guy. I mean, I'm sure she liked it too. It's not against her will.
You could have done a week, but 6 months. Jesus,
and then she's banging girls too.
Yeah.
She's banging all kinds of girls. She's like, I'll bang these girls. And then it was boxes of like the people that she was banging. All different ages, mostly all black. All the black guys and girls.
Yeah.
And then
isn't it funny how when they show that like it was all black people, it was a lot of like stereotypical stuff.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a bandana? Or something like, I was just like,
and she was at like a march, a rally.
I remember watching it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's a terrible dad because he's the patriarch of the family that established their murderous lineage, and then got together with his wife, also taught her with the hypnosis stuff, and they just he's the stem, he's the seed that sprouted all of this evil in the world, and it's going to continue. I mean, they all, spoiler alert, they all die, but if they were to live, like if they were to continue living, they would have continued that lineage down the road. So he's one of the worst dads. But even though he would have voted for Obama a third time, if he
Well,
could.
a vote's a vote, I guess, right? That's what we,
I like that scene where he's like, "Hey man, don't go down in the basement. We got a bunch of black mold down there, black molds of guys."
you know, it's not a horror. Oh, I don't know if they consider a horror movie, but
Which one?
Very Bad Dad is Old Boy.
Yeah. No, he was a bad dad. Yeah.
He banged-
Self-admittedly bad dad. Well, he's a bad dad in two ways.
Yeah.
The first way is that he neglected
Multiple-
his daughter. He neglected him. He was an alcoholic, a
Went down a bad
womanizer.
path. Yeah.
He was cheating on his wife,
Got
doing all
caught
kinds of
in,
stuff.
got caught in a box. Too.
Yeah. He's a bad dad because he just was not there for his baby.
Yeah.
But then he's a worse dad because
he bangs it.
later, under hypnosis, he bang.
He bangs her
Yeah.
multiple times, I'm assuming.
Not good.
Yeah,
not
cut the
good.
song off and everything.
Yeah. But then, that's a great movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, that's a great movie. And
Yeah.
not the remake. Never the remake.
No, never the remake. But that was
That remake was stupid.
absolutely great.
Age of Ultron, pretty much. Like
Yeah, Age
you
of
know.
Ultron bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Any other dads?
Well, I'm trying to think of some good ones. I
The
think
dad
we
from The
went-
Dentist?
He's bad.
He's bad dad. Is he a dad?
I think he is.
He's gotta be a
Hold on,
dad,
There's some
right?
other bad.
There's some bad
dads.
dads. Let's run them off real
Yeah,
quick.
I'm
Like, what are the
I'm
bad
trying to think
dads?
off the dome of my
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Well, okay. How about Leatherface's dad?
Leatherface dad, bad dad.
Let them. Let them get real weird.
Terrible dad.
Let's say that.
Terrible
hey,
dad.
you want to kill animals? Okay. How about some making your mask and doing all this nonsense? I'm like, yeah, you're not a nice dad.
Not a good dad. No,
It's-
no.
You support your kids' passions, but
Yeah.
if it's that,
Mm-hmm.
bad dad.
Bad dad. What about Child's Play dad? Where's that dad at?
Exactly.
He's not there.
He just left them.
He
And
left.
He's going crazy.
He's going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, your son needs you.
Was Chucky
Also,
wasn't Chucky a bad dad too?
Chucky's a bad dad. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're a
remember-
bad
yeah.
dad. Seed of Chucky.
Yeah, he's bad dad.
Bad dad. He did accept his kid as a. It took
He
him a
didn't.
while.
He could have said, "Hey, you know what? I had a bad past,
Yeah.
but you should just go about your way. Be a good toy."
But the kid was his kid was transgender.
yes,
Yeah. So,
'cause it
but
was-
he eventually accepted him.
Yeah.
So I mean that's pretty good.
Well, he let him go in that way.
But he
Not-
wanted
not
him. He
trying-
wanted
I'm
him to
like a
kill.
murder.
He
Yeah,
wanted
the
to murder
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. So he's a bad influence dad.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was kind of trying a little bit. But he's bad. He is a bad
in
dad.
a bad dad way.
Bad
yes,
dad way, yeah, he
I'm
went-
trying to think of some zombie movies. with bad
Yeah,
dads.
there's plenty.
There's some.
No, but Child's Play 2, Andy Barclay's foster dad was bad.
Yes.
He was a bad dad. Like, why are you taking in all these foster kids if you're so cold and callous
Yeah.
towards them? Didn't believe him to the very end, and then, how's the hanging Phil? Remember
know,
when he falls down the stairs?
How about we do some real life bad dads? Woody Allen. Get into it. Somebody's like, "Well, I love Woody
Roman
Allen."
Polanski, is he a
Yeah.
good dad? No.
Hey, when you watch,
Yeah.
when you watch The Pianist
Yeah.
or Rosemary's Baby, that's a bad director.
Yeah.
Not so nice.
Well, what about the Conjuring movie? That's a good dad. The
yeah,
Conjuring.
yeah, that's a good dad.
Yeah.
yeah, I would say.
He was a good dad in that, and he also
well,
plays
also, what's his name? Patrick.
Patrick Wilson.
Yeah,
in the
his-
first one. Yeah,
he's
he
a
gets
good dad.
possessed in the second one.
Yeah,
but
that's
then
Yeah,
I
he's
guess
a good dad.
He's a good dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our good dads and bad dads. I mean, maybe we do a part 2 to this. I don't know.
Maybe next Father's Day. Who
Maybe next
knows?
Father's Day, if this channel still exists, we'll do another
All
Father's
we
Day
need
thing.
is 1,000 followers. Come on, baby. Let's do it this
Hey,
weekend.
we got 35 now. 36 or 35?
I believe it's 36.
Oh
It's all
hell
36.
yeah! Let's do it, baby.
Hey, welcome. If you're fathers out there, just want to say, as fathers to you, we appreciate you.
If you made it this far in the video, comment below father. And just let us know if you got this far.
FATHER multiple times.
Yeah, if you did. And then like this video, share this video. This is our take on some bad, good dads. What did you think of it? Let us know below what's your favorite and least favorite father in horror movies.
And happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. If you like horror movie reviews, analysis, news, and everything like that, then consider subscribing. Terror Talk out.